2/3 a cup of flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda. Most of it just blew away. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon, just under half a teaspoon of salt. All I have is coarse salt, so hopefully that still works. Mix the dry ingredients and then 1 egg. We are beating the egg without incorporating it yet. This is 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk, and we may add more if we need to. I did add a little bit more buttermilk to get us to this consistency. Now you don't want to overmix it, and we'll just let it rest for about 30 minutes, and then we'll make some breakfast. Well, I had a little bit of a flipping disaster. Some cultured butter and real maple syrup. Oh yeah, those are fluffy, tangy, and delicious. So just to give you an idea, there's the rest of the batter cooked up. So it makes about 6 medium-sized pancakes. I would cook up all of your pancake batter, otherwise I don't think the batter holds very well. So I just cook it all up, and then I can save these for later if I want to, or eat them. Hello friends, family, total strangers. Today's video is a little different. I'm doing a recipe video, and I put the recipe in the beginning, and now we'll just talk about it a little bit. Yeah, so today's video is about pancakes, specifically buttermilk pancakes. When you make buttermilk pancakes, you have to make them differently than you would make pancakes with regular milk, because of the acid level directly affects the leavening agent. So we'll get into that in a second, but that's the important thing to know when making buttermilk pancakes. You can't just substitute buttermilk for milk. You have to do a different recipe that takes into account the acid content of buttermilk. So first of all, I just want to talk about pancakes in general. And most people eat, I would say, the lowest, worst possible version of pancakes. And whether that's at home or at a restaurant, it's almost always from a powdered mix. And you're often eating it with, you know, Mrs. Butterworth's and maybe margarine or whatever, or just regular table butter. But a lot of things go into elevating a pancake into something that's actually really good. Yeah, people just eat the regular version. Now, I have a little challenge for you. I want you to pour a glass of milk, and then pour a glass of powdered milk, and drink them right next to each other. And then, after you spit out the powdered milk, do the same thing with eggs. Scramble up an egg, and then scrambled up powdered eggs, and taste them next to each other. They are not even close to this. They're a crappy version. So I don't understand why everybody just uses pancake mix. It's so easy to make a pancake. Like, it's very straightforward. It is not complicated at all to make a pancake. It's pretty much self-rising flour, or yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. Just self-rising flour, milk, an egg, and that's pretty much it. Like, it's very straightforward, and it's so much better making it that way than using the powdered mix. However, you can even elevate that, and my favorite way to do that is with buttermilk. Buttermilk pancakes, real buttermilk pancakes, are freaking delicious. So because of the acid content of buttermilk, you have to make certain changes. And it comes down to the difference between baking soda and baking powder. Baking powder is a complete leavening agent. It has the base and the acid together in there, and they're activated when you add liquid. And so that's what you use for regular pancake mix and salt. Or self-rising flour is flour with that stuff already mixed in. Baking soda is just the base. Oh, sorry. Baking soda is just the base without the acid. You have to add acid and liquid to activate it. And so if you're using something acidic like buttermilk, you don't want to use just baking powder because then it'll be too acidic because there's already acid in there. I like using both. I've tried a few different recipes, and having both baking powder and baking soda in your buttermilk pancakes turns out pretty good. So yeah, I don't want to go into like a super, it's not rocket science, it's pancakes. But buttermilk pancakes, they're tangy, they're delicious. Buttermilk pancakes are awesome. So there's a couple other ways you can make it better. If you can get cultured buttermilk, great. They didn't have it where I was, so I just got regular buttermilk. If you have cultured butter, that also, there is a total flavor difference. You can taste it. Cultured butter is delicious. It's always nice to have real maple syrup. So just putting a little bit of effort into it makes like such a better product. I am not totally against pancake mix. You can use it, especially it's a nice thing to have around in case you're out of everything. You don't have eggs, you don't have anything. You can just mix up some pancake mix, but no. For everyday pancake eating, well, I don't eat pancakes every day, but for normal pancake eating, buttermilk pancakes are awesome. I forgot to note, a lot of recipes call for sugar and melted butter in the batter. I just don't find that necessary at all. I think the way I made them was perfect. Yeah, and that recipe is a good 1 to 2 person recipe. And like I said in the intro, just cook up the batter doesn't really hold. So just cook it up, and if you want to reheat the already cooked pancakes tomorrow, you can do that, or just eat them like I did. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm gonna show you some of my last camp. I camped on, where was that? Senator Wash Reservoir, which is down by Yuma. It is a fee area. It's a BLM recreation fee area. And so it doesn't matter if you have a park pass or anything. It does cost money to stay there. It's $15 a night, which I wouldn't stay there if it was $15 a night. You can buy a year pass for $75, and that gets you into Senator Wash. You do have to move every 14 days. You have to leave Senator Wash. So it's kind of got the same regular rules as BLM, except you have to have a permit as well. So it's 14 days there. But then you can also stay where I'm staying right now, which is Oxbow Campground up near Blythe. So you could just go back and forth between the two if you wanted. And it's, yeah, I really liked both places. It's nice being camped on water in Arizona in the wintertime. So yeah, I think it's totally worth $75 for it. It's good for a calendar year, so a year from when I bought it. And there's bathrooms here. There's no water. At Senator Wash, there is water down at this Squaw Lake campground, the TK Jones, I think it's called, which you can also stay there at Senator Wash. It's right at Senator Wash, pretty much. And they have showers there. They're like $1. So, yeah, that was awesome. So let me cut you to Senator Wash. That's a freaking owl in the right above my campsite here. Cool. Little ham, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Yum.
Sit. Both hands up. Wave. 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 Other paw.
No. It's too,
That's
maybe.
what daddy dog.
You ever listen to Carlin?
The land used to be the top of that ridge.
Yeah.
This has all been eroded.
Yeah.
This is probably millions of years old.
I just took a $1 shower at the TK Jones campground, which you can come to with part of the BLM permit that I got for the other lake for Senator Wash. And yeah, $1 shower takes a little token. There's a machine outside, so make sure you bring some cash dollars. Awesome, felt amazing. Little penne pasta with Italian sausage. Yum. Yeah, so this is just kind of a different video. I'm trying to find some new subject matters. And I think recipes for one is a good idea because there's lots of us out here on the road just by ourselves, and having a recipe for 1 or 2 people, yeah, is good. It works out great. If you're doing that pancake recipe and you need it for more people, you can probably get away with still just 1 egg if you just up the flour to a cup and, you know, just proportion everything up a little bit. But yeah, it's recipes for 1. That's the I don't know how often I'll do these. Every now and again, just throw out a recipe video. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment.